It's indeed a pleasure to see all of you beautiful people here, and thank you for responding. In the year of 1976, the Guyana Nursery Education Program was launched in Guyana. During the said time, the government of Guyana announced free education from nursery to university. We could have not asked for more. Many of us seated here tonight have benefited from that free education. Tonight, thank you for being a part of this auspicious occasion of the 40th Anniversary Red Carpet Award presentation. We invite you to take your seats on GNEP Boeing 2016 and fasten your seatbelts. All cell phones and electrical devices should be turned off. And bring your seats to an upright position as we prepare to take off. Your pilot and co-pilot are Ms. Dana Waite, Early Childhood Education Specialist attached to NSERD, and Ms. Laverne Cameron, District Education Officer, Nursery, Georgetown. We will be cruising at 40,000 feet in the skies. We are scheduled to meet our destination at approximately 21 hours. Welcome aboard. Dinner and drinks will be served after our business class passengers have received their awards. One regret, this flight has a little difference. There will be no feature address. Too much of talking. Do enjoy and I look forward to see you in the next 10 years at our next red carpet ceremony.
The little boy. Once a little boy went to school, and it was quite a big school. One morning, when the little boy had been in school for a while, the teacher said, "Today, we are going to draw a picture." Good, thought the little boy. He liked to draw pictures. He could draw all kinds. Cars and trucks, chickens and cows, bicycles and boats. And he took out his box of crayons and began to draw. But the teacher said, "Wait, it's not time to begin." And she waited until everyone looked ready. "Now," said the teacher, "we are going to draw flowers." Good, thought the little boy. He liked to draw flowers, and he began to draw beautiful ones with his pink and orange and yellow crayons. But the teacher said, "Wait, and I will show you how." And she drew a flower on the blackboard. It was red with a green stem. "There," she said, "now you may begin." The little boy looked at the teacher's flower. Then he looked at his own flower. He liked his flower better than the teacher's. It was red with a green stem. On another day, the teacher said, "Today, we are going to make something with clay." Good, thought the little boy. He liked clay. He could make all kinds of things with clay. He could make snakes and boats, horses and kittens, cars and trucks. And he began to pull and pinch his ball of clay. But the teacher said, "Wait, and I will show you how." And she showed everyone how to make one deep dish. "There," said the teacher, "now you may begin." The little boy looked at the teacher's dish, then he looked at his own. He liked his dish better than the teacher's. But he did not say this. He just rolled his clay into a big ball again. It was a deep dish. And pretty soon, the little boy learned to wait and to watch and to make things, just like the teacher. And pretty soon, he didn't make things of his own anymore. Then it happened. That little boy and his family moved to another house in another city, and the little boy had to go to another school. And the very first day he was there, the teacher said, "Today we are going to draw a picture." Good, thought the little boy, and waited for the teacher to tell him what to do. But the teacher didn't say a word. She just walked around the room. When she came to the little boy, she said, "Don't you want to draw a picture?" "I don't know until you draw it," said the little boy. "How shall I draw it?" asked the teacher. "Why, any way you like." "And any color?" Any color?" asked the little boy. "Any color," said the teacher. "If everyone drew the same picture and used the same colors, how would I know who made what and which was which?" "I don't know," said the little boy, and he began to draw pink and orange and yellow flowers. He was very happy in his new school.
I could think of no other way to wrap up this week celebration other than to have this wonderful evening of saying thank you to so many of you who would have contributed to nursery education over the past 40 years. Assistant Chief Education Officers, and maybe we might have someone who's still functioning in that capacity. Nursery personnel who would have dedicated their entire years of service to education and are currently functioning in senior positions.
Nursery personnel who have attained 35 years of service and are still in the system.
First of all, I want to say thank you to Almighty God for the gift of life and longevity, and for the opportunity to serve in the field of education and to serve this nation. Let me quickly share with you what and who kept us going and accomplishing in the Guyana Nursery Education Program. Ms. Agnes Jones, Dr. Faith Harding, Mrs. Norma Bachu, Mrs. Pamela Henry. They were our visionaries. They were the pillars upon which we built. They were our stalwarts. Training was key and critical because we were the new kid on the block and all eyes were on us. And so training of nursery education leaders was done. It was certificated and the graduates were confirmed with a certificate in nursery education from the University of Guyana. Of course, it was on-the-job training. Some of us will recall the daily workshops, the weekly workshops, then we did the fortnightly workshops and monthly workshops as we matured. In addition to training, there was focus on transition from home to school, so that our children and their parents could be relieved of the separation anxieties. Training, transition, tracking. The Child Development Index cards and entry profiles were introduced, and this was basically to keep a profile of our children as they move from class to class and from level to level. It was not easy for the establishment of the Guyana Nursery Education Program in the startup years for us as individuals. It required a lot of sacrifice, long days, walking distances. We had no vehicles of our own. We had no shoe allowance, but we did it. You know what kept us? Teamwork and team spirit. And so, in addition to all of this, making us really the Assistant Chief Education Officers, there was support from some long-standing partners. Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Health were like hand in glove. UNICEF, who still continues to be a long-standing partner, and other national, regional, and international bodies. So on behalf of the Assistant Chief Education Officers, kindly accept our appreciation for recognizing our contributions and our efforts towards the growth and advancement of the Guyana Nursery Education Program. We really feel humbled at this gesture, and our fervent wish is that the Guyana Nursery Education Program continues to strive on honesty, commitment, collaboration with each stakeholder, and respect for the individuality of each child. And to all the officers and teachers who will become eligible to be Assistant Chief Education Officers, I simply say to you, be leaders of a positive influence.
Can we do